Hey guys, welcome back to some more Marvel Realm of Champions. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at what I think is probably the best solo queue class to play, and that is going to be the book Sorcerer Supreme. You got the heals, you got the shields, and you got a nice bit of damage. So let's get into it. So like I said, definitely one I think is worthwhile solo queuing for at the moment. Everything seems to be pug groups of just randoms and some bots and stuff like that. And just the fact that you've got some heals and shields and self-sustain, you can kite around, you can survive until your teammates come back sometimes. It's just, and also just solid having a healer in the team in general. So most probably formed teams would be using one of these as well. Just a great hero to get used to playing anyway. But let's go through the skills and then we'll go into a couple matches and see what we can do. First of all, couple disclaimers. I'm not the best player at this game. I don't claim to be. It's been out for about a week, so I'm just trying to do my thing and play some Sorcerer Supreme action. So there's that. And also queues at the moment are really bad. They did an update and it seems like every queue seems to be 2 players and a bot. So often with a hero around 1,000, you're going to be overpowered compared to most enemies you fight. And if you're trying to level like a fresh one, like the rest of my characters at about 300, it's just an absolute nightmare. So pairings are pretty tough at the moment for low ranks, and for high power, it's not too fun either. So, you know, it's beta. We'll see how we go. But skills. So basic attack, going to shoot out little bolts of magic and deal mystic damage. Cool beans, that's pretty much it. The heavy attack is going to be your hold attack, and that's going to do a projectile that explodes on contact. Not too bad. Standard, you pretty much, as long as you're in range, someone's not going to line of sight it by the time you cast it. You want to be using that that hold attack as often as possible. Good if they're grouped up. If not, you don't want to hold too long. It's a pretty quick timer to recharge. The dodge is really nice on this one. Some other classes have what feels like a really slow dodge. As in something like Storm has like a slow leap. It just feels real laggy. Whereas the Sorcerer Supreme, it's a quick teleport. The other thing with it is if you're close enough to a pillar, you can actually teleport through the pillar to get away from enemies, which is really, really nice for kiting melee. Also for just getting out of line of sight of other ranged enemies. So the dodge is really nice to use. Unlike Spider-Man and Black Panther, you only get 1 use before it's on cooldown. Some of the melee guys do get 2 uses before it's on cooldown. So that is the basics between them. Now the normal abilities, we've got this one here, which is going to be a heal. Puts a ring around you, and it's a decent sized ring, and any allies in that, including yourself, are going to get healed while they're in it. The cool thing about this one is you press it, it puts the ring around you, and then you can keep casting your other abilities, and it's just like an aura that's going to heal, which is nice. This ability is the ring. I just call it the ring. It's the damage ability. It puts a ring down on the floor. If enemies are inside it after about a second, they get hit by damage. So it's not too bad. It used to be really strong. It did just get a hot fix and got nerfed for the damage, so it doesn't deal as much damage anymore. But it's still nice. You can use it a couple ways. You can use it just to try and drop on as many enemies as possible, just to get that damage. Or you can actually use it to stop enemies wanting to go somewhere. If you're trying to stop a melee running after your hero, you can drop it down. Sometimes it will stop them from running after one of your guys trying to retreat and stuff like that. Instead of dropping it on top of them, which normally they're just going to be like, oh well, I'm going to eat this anyway. If you drop it in front of them, sometimes they stop and try and avoid it. So that's just something else you can play with it. Also with this one, if you tap it, it will auto target the hero that you're targeting and try and make them the center of it. So sometimes it's better to actually long press it and then aim it yourself, because you can put sort of 2 enemies at either end of the circle and get more damage that way. So there's a couple ways you can play with the ring. Then we have the ultimate ability, which is the shield. So this puts a big ring around yourself, which is bigger than the ring that the heal does, and it's going to shield any allies inside that ring, which is really nice. Like I said, for solo queues, it's really handy. In general, it's a good ability for a team, but in solo queues, if you get melee teammates that overextend too far, you can sort of keep line of sight from pillars and pop this and still give them a shield. Hopefully they can get the idea and come back, or you can use it to go for a push. So you can pop this when your team's is sort of getting low, but the enemy team's getting low. You can use this, pop it, gives your team the confidence to go ahead and push, get the kills to win the round. So There's a lot of ways you can use this one as well, but that's the basics. Then we've got gear. Basically, I'm the book at the moment. I did get the orb, so I will be playing the orb as well and trying to play with that. I've only done one game with it. I don't really know it too well. So we're going to stick to the book for this one, try and get a couple pairings and see how we go. But like I said, the pairings aren't the greatest at the moment, so we'll be back when we get a Q. Okay, so we've procced a Q. Like I said, hopefully it's a... Oh, yes, okay, that Storm's good. Storm with the Fist Weapon Hulk is actually a really good combo, which is nice. We've got an extra healer, which is also handy. And there's a Spider-Man. It looks like our other healer might be a bot, I believe. I think the light-colored name indicates bot. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, we should be pretty good here, I think. Iron Man's just not great. It takes a good player to play Iron Man, and a lot of them aren't fantastic. He's got good damage if you don't get out of the way, though, so we're going to look down here. I tried looking at the screen last time, and it just didn't work for me, so I'm going to try and do this. Now, what we can do at the start is we can dash, because the dash is going to be ready by the time we come back to it. Just come with this ring armed, ready to go. Wait for one of them to overextend, or we might just push in and get the three of them. We'll hold it here, get the Hulk. Now the Hulk's overextended. I want that person in the middle there, the Sorcerer, to come back. But I think that one's the bot, so we're screwed. so that's a great start. And as you can see, my team is pretty much leaving me behind here. I'm going to go chase this Iron Man to try and get out of range of the others as well. Get some heals. Get some heals. Drop that on there. Try and get some damage, pop some heals. I'm going to pop my shield as soon as it's ready if I don't get frozen, and try and stall out. This is what I'm talking about. Sometimes you just got to try and stall. But yeah, we've got a bot, and she stood in the middle of the battlefield. So, you know, these things happen. That Storm's playing it real well, stopping us from going through. That Iron Man's in a bad position. We're going to drop this here, hit that Hulk, get some damage in. He's really bad position now, so we can actually wail on him pretty hard. Now that Iron Man's in a bad position as well. Same with the Hulk still. I'm letting him hit me because I'm going to heal here. I'm going to stay in range of my guy and heal him. Put the ring down and we should drop this Hulk. Now I've got to get away from that Iron Man. But this is good because he only turned at the last second. I didn't think he was going to get me in time. But we can get a couple of kills here. Hopefully kill that Hulk. Yep, beautiful. And now we're going to cap. Not even worry about that enemy. Let them survive. Unfortunately, our bot is going to go ahead and attack it. I'm going to put that there. I probably should have aimed that across a bit. Now we're going to get stuck here behind this wall. I'm going to dart it behind to get away from that. Although I do have to stay with the bot, unfortunately, to try and heal it up. So let's just drop this here. Bad positioning by me on that one. The Hulk's overextended. Let's go for him. He's going for the bot. So I'm just going to stand over here and just wail on him, basically. Is the general plan. Charge an ult up. Oh, he's the Fist one. I forgot he was the Fist. The Fist has that big jump, which is really nice. Let's put that down, hit the Storm. The Storm's going for an ult. I'm going to shield. I missed it just in time. Yeah, normally when she does that, she's going for an ult when she runs into the middle of everyone, and that's normally bad times for us, so keep that in mind. I'm going to try and get out of that so I don't get frozen. Kill this Iron Man. 2v1, we should have it. Perfect. And there we go, capped. Now I'm going to wait for that Hulk, and then I'm going to put that over there, get him as well in it. Do as much damage. Once again, I'm going to hit this pillar, and I'm going to try and... Ooh, he punched me back in. That's really good play by that Hulk. Ooh, he spanked me. He spanked me. Okay. Well played, Hulk. He knew I was going to hit that wall. He's obviously played this map. I'm not a huge fan of this map. I should probably have just played more conservative and not let myself hit that wall. Most other maps, if you get knocked back, you're pretty good because you get knocked into the middle. This one, you get knocked right there where they are, and you get boned. So let's just pop some heals as well. Roll in. Let's drop that. Get out of that because that is not where we want to be. I'm out of range of that, so that's pretty good. I'm going to pop my shield to try and keep my teammates alive here. Try and keep that bot alive. See how we go. Should be able to kill Hulk here. Should be able to kill him. Just missed. I'm going to drop some heals. Hopefully keep Spider-Man alive. Get those two down. They should be dropping pretty soon. I'm leaving that Hulk. And that, like I said, you want to leave that Hulk at really low health because he's going to be still at low health later on. I'm going to get out of the way of that so he doesn't do the same thing to me again that he did last time. But he's dead, so it's okay. We're going to drop that on Storm. I'm just in range of her thing. I'm going to pop some heals because my guy's in the freeze, which is bad. then we should be able to drop this Storm, and then Iron Man shouldn't be too much issue either. He's just out of range of that. Spider-Man's getting a bit too keen there. We really got to kill this guy because we don't have the ability to get that before his teammates come. And he's doing a good job of kiting. We're going to drop the ring. And he did really well there. Kited until his teammates come. As you can see, good kite ability there. I'm going to drop my shield here on the bot just to keep the bot healthy. We got knocked down. And that guy is going to deal some nice damage. We're going to kill him here. And now it's going to be a 2v2. Oh no, I'm stuck. That Iron Man is playing super well. Props to him. Props to him. Let's do that. I'm going to get screwed here. And we're going to lose, actually. Okay, Storm played that pretty well, but not well enough. Oh no, I'm in her thing. I'm going to get frozen here. I've got to get in it. Can we please? Can we please? Can we please? I got no cooldowns. Ah, Spider-Man's down and we lose. Rip. There you go. There you go. That's... Oh, actually, it's only Storm, so we have a chance here. We actually have a chance. That Storm's probably going to ult, which is going to be bad for us. We really want to get that Storm now, so I'm just going to go chasing. I've got my shield, and I've got my heals, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that, and I'm popping my shield. Heal the teammates up. I should have stayed back, actually. That was pretty bad play by me, but I'm getting keen when you got a bot to get in there and get it done. So we've got double hits on that Hulk, which I'm going to run away now because that Iron Man's threatening as hell. And like I said, that Iron Man's pretty good. Most of them don't steer that well, so I'm going to go try and steal that heal off him. Got the heal. This Iron Man is a really good player, actually. He's actually doing really well. Okay, we got it down, and now we actually do clutch the win here. Just. So, as I said, I'm not the best player. I played that pretty bad, made a fair few mistakes. But hey, it's week 1 of beta. So, that was that one. Good match. That Hulk had that real good play against me. On that map, you really got to be careful because you get knocked back into the barriers, which really does suck. And then he beat me back in, which is a really good strat. And then that Iron Man was just really good at kiting. They got the fly as well, which is nice, and he was really good at aiming the ult, and as you can see, all the statistics there. Let's continue. Okay, match found. I literally just went through 2 more matches against like teams of 400. This is my last chance. Like I said, the pairing system sucks at the moment, so unfortunately we're going to be overpowered, but I'll be here for 3 hours trying to make this video, so we're just going to play through this one. We'll talk about a bit of stuff. We'll probably just stand in the middle of the battlefield and not die, because they're all low power. I don't know. It's, like I said, the game, it is beta, but queues aren't fun no matter what you are. If you're really low power, it's not fun. If you're high power, it's not fun either, just because the queues aren't great. But here we go. We're going to just drop that on their whole team, hopefully. I'm going to get out of that because I don't want to get the chill. Gonna drop that. Gonna drop some heals on my teammates here because they're both. That Iron Man is in a really bad position. Actually, they might have a spot here because our Iron Man's playing pretty bad. Get out of that. I was late dashing out of that ring. I probably should have waited and not worried about it. Okay, we capped that. Thanks, guys. Did we cap that? I thought it said we capped. Oh, now we're capping. Rip. But this one here, what I like to do is wait till they're almost here, and then I put this just to the side, so I still hit the head, but I can also hit them for some damage, so that when we come into it, we're in a better position. I'm just going to drop some heals because I took a bit of damage there. Try and get out of that. Put the ring down, hit their team. Hit 2 of them, which ain't too bad. Try and get out of that Storm. Anytime you see a Storm coming, that is pretty much... Like, if a Storm runs into melee against your team, that's pretty much what's going to happen every time. Storm's playing well. Actually, I should probably start doing stuff here. Let's put some shields out because our guy's low. With the shield, you can actually tap the ability again to stop channeling it because it's channeled otherwise. We got the cap, so I'm just going to leave that enemy low. And that's another thing you want to do. You want to leave those enemies low if they're still around because then they stay low and they don't respawn in 3 seconds. And like I said, there we go. We got that one there. Hit them as they came into the battle. And like I said, this enemy here is still pretty low, which is perfect for us. I'm just going to stand here against this Black Panther because he's just underpowered. Like, literally, I'm just standing here face palming this. I like, there's nothing fun about this because you can make as many mistakes as you want and it doesn't even matter. Like I said, you can put that ring there, sort of detracts them from Is that the word I was looking for? I'm just gonna pop my shield and wait, and then drop my ring again when it's off cooldown. And we'll do that. Then we'll go in with that. Can I please hit it one more time? Iron Man got it. There you go. And we'll kill it. Anyway, I tried. I played through what, like 7 battles then to get 2 not even decent recordings of battles. Like I said, I wish I could have got some of the battles that I did early on in the first couple of days, because it was really fun. But yeah, if you're looking at solo queuing, I definitely think that the Sorcerer Supreme is the one. Just an all-round good unit, usable on every team. Ooh, we got a couple orbs there. Cool beans. Just usable on just about every team, because heals and shields are nice. More strategy come into it. I don't know if we're going to get too much great content out of the beta, just because matchmaking isn't the greatest. But the game is genuinely fun. The first couple of days was amazing, but I'll keep playing along with it and see how we go. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you have an awesome day, and I'll look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.